Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 174 of the Top Stories. I'm Toasty FM, and if you have not watched the last episode, or maybe the last two episodes, go back, watch them. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. We won the title last season, and we're here today to possibly win another trophy. It is the Supertaça Campeão da Oliveira. Another trophy possible here. And this is so different for us to have won a title. This is our title defense. You know, this is where we have to defend our status as the best team in Portugal, because we were the best team in Portugal last season. We won the title, and it's going to be our job this season to say that that was not a fluke, and that we are here to stay. And a title win tonight would be excellent. First, I'm going to go through transfers and all those goodies. So, first of all, let's go to the transfers. Alright, guys, so this is the transfers so far. A lot of outs, but that's, you know, we're adding a lot of different players, a lot of young players who can develop. So I'll go through them and just show what we have. Obviously, Giovanni Flipswatch out on a free. You guys knew that was probably going to happen. It was time for them to go. Jacuzzi, I'm missing the name. Attacking midfielder, he never really developed what we would like to. Paulista, goalkeeper, out. Demmer didn't develop. Carlos Campos out to develop some more. Marquez out, like I said. Murphy out. Young center back going to Cardiff. I think they're in the championship. I didn't actually check. They're on the champion, so that's gonna be some quality time for him to play there. Panfilov out. Alfrago, who seems like he's been here for forever, still hasn't improved that much, but still has some potential. So he stays. But is loaned out, obviously. Nahari and Zatuni, both young strikers. They're going to get out some time. Flavio Longo out on a free. Luis Gaspar out. A few players out to our associate club. City Fatimas to get some time there. Zeleveda out. And just Albert Esteves out. Faustine out. Duchesne out. We added some midfield talent there, and I just don't see Duchesne as that level of player anymore. And I just think it's best that we cashed in on him. He's a good player, but I just don't think he's good enough for us anymore, and he had to leave. So let's look at the players we brought in. Now we have three players that we brought in on a free. Ramwell Harris, who I talked about. Center back, good player. I don't know if he's gonna displace the likes of Braga and Semprini in the center at center back, but we'll see about that. There have been some offers coming in for Braga and Benfica in there, so we'll see about that. Anx da Costa, a solid player. Spanish, I believe, right winger, very good crosser, very good pace. He could be a really good player for us. Becker obviously has had a great time with us, but this guy's very good as well. And if something does happen to Becker, he's gonna be there. Andre Urholt, which is a guy that I'm really excited about. Look at him, and he's really good as a complete forward. Has some really high potential, pretty good current ability, very pacey, very strong, solid finisher, solid header. This guy looks like a tank. He's 19, already played 14 games for Norway, only scored 3 goals, which is a little bit worrying. But 3 starts in the World Cup. Again, didn't play very well, but I don't think Norway are all that hot. But to have a player like him is this is a really great signing, and I'm really happy to have him as a backup striker. I know Marquez has been very good for us over the years, but when Aguirre struggled last year. I know the year before he was absolutely outstanding, but we need a guy behind him. I know Urol's maybe a little bit younger than we would like, but for the potential, and he's already pretty good, and I think he's going to be a quality player for us now and for a couple years. We also brought in Ovil, a right winger. Just saw him available, scouted him, seemed okay. 17 pace. Is he going to play? Maybe not, but he's going to be out there. But he's going to be there. Might loan him out. I'm not see. Andrea Batista, I believe, another right winger, signed as well. Another guy that I thought was pretty good. Can play right back. Can play striker. He's not going to play there, but he's definitely going to be loaned out. Or actually, ours already loaned out. So, you guys see with him. So he's going to be out there. Yang Zhongdae, defensive midfielder. I'm going to talk about a little bit of a formation change that we've gone through. I may develop him kind of like the way I developed Aurelio into a box-to-box player. But solid midfielder. I know brought him in for cheap. So why not? Now, Jordan Smith, the guy that brought in the free that I'm actually pretty excited about. Can play box-to-box, can play deep-lying playmaker. I see him as currently the guy that's going to play right behind Aurelio in there. A guy that I think is just a little bit better than Duchesne. And solid player there. Abricic, a player that's going to be in at right back. Brought him in because Flinders is going to be out for a few more months, and he's a solid player. Solid potential. Current ability is okay. So I think he's going to be solid for us as a backup to Almeida. And Vitor Sanch, attacking midfielder. I love signing attacking midfielder for whatever reason. Never played for us. And I'm just trying to. I think it's a time where we have to add. We're going to be in some competitions this season, and we need some depth. We currently have 5 center halves. We have 5 midfielders. First of all, Paulinho is going to be out for a few months. Before we go into anything, Paulinho, who's going to be the clear number 2 behind Gvea this season, but he is out for a few months. Just so you guys know, where is he? Paulinho, Achilles tendon strain or damaged, so he's 5 to 6 months. And we have some slight injury problems. Flinders like that, but we've added players in there that can play in that position, and I think we've strengthened. I think we're a really solid team. But like I said, I'm really excited with the players we've added, and we've kept everybody so far. Our best players, the Aurelius, the Aguirres, Flavio Marcelo, they're all here now, and I hope that they're going to be here for a long time. And I talked about tactical changes that we made, and I added one different formation, and it's going to be a 4-3-3 essentially, or a 4-1-2-3. But if it'll just load. So this is gonna be it, and I'm looking to utilize this maybe against against some bigger teams in the Champions League, depending on who we match up with. I could see us coming up against some solid teams. So just in case we come up against I don't know what the draws aren't set yet. But we're probably going to be in pot 1, so whoever's in those second, third pots, we're going to come up with some quality teams. So we're going to have to watch out for them. And I think this is going to be something just a little bit different. Utilize the players that we have available to us a little bit more. Have a defensive midfielder in there. Just change up just a little bit. And I think that's what it's going to be, actually. So, it might change. It's a work in progress. Right now, if our other formation works well, this might go to a more attacking formation, maybe, or a formation we play up against smaller teams, where maybe want to go hold on to the ball more, be more attacking. I'm not sure yet, but it's just something where it's going to give me that extra option there in certain games, and hopefully it works. I haven't played with it yet, so. I'm not going to play with it today. It is Sporting, and I think we can go head-to-head with them in our normal formation. Our 4-2-3-1, which has been in the save the entire time. And I will not change it until I lose a bunch of games, until it becomes a problem. As long as it's working for me, it's what's going to be the formation. If you're looking for some tactical genius thing, it's just not going to happen with me. I mean, in-game stuff I could do, but yeah, I'm more of a transfer expert. I hope. I mean, it's a good transfer. I like to think. So I mean, we're in the black. We haven't lost any money. So stop. Enough of the jokes. But let's get into the game here against Sporting. Again, like I said, a chance to win a title. So let's go. All right, guys. So this lineup today, and it's pretty much the exact same lineup we saw all last season. Ba, Almeida, Torre, Semprini, Marcelo, Moreno, Aurelio in the center midfield, Becker on the right, Sangare in there for Eliel, who's obviously injured, Gouveia on the left, Aguirre up top. The bench is different, though. Toomey's in there, Ramo Harris is in there, Jordan Smith, Da Costa, and Oudholt. I can definitely see Oudholt getting some playing time in here. So let's get into it. This is a little bit exciting because I am interested in how it is. I mean, we can win another trophy here. This is a Super Cup. You know, it may not be. Super Cups are kind of looked down upon in the world of football, but I definitely would like to win a title, another trophy. That'd be you know, pretty much 2 titles in 3 games. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be fun. All right, guys. So despite us winning the title last season, we are not favored in this game for whatever reason. So they still doubt us, despite us winning the title last season. Highlight here: Aurelio, Gouveia, and he takes a shot. Von Schmeltler gets the block for Sporting there. Ball in here. Aguirre. Gouveia. Ooh, Gouvea's had 2 pretty good chances so far. They were on his right foot, though. That's not his favorite foot. He is an out-and-out left winger. Ooh, good block there by Semprini. Looks like Khalifa Ba came out of his goal. Their player looked like he could have headed into the open goal, but Semprini was there, the captain, ever-present captain, was there to knock it away. Semprini is starting to become kind of like a legitimate, along with guys like Paredes, legends of this club. At both ends, he is, and I know he's been there for, it seems like forever. Come on, Marcelo, don't overcommit. Bitek, Anthony Martial, he's such a good player, and Bitek is such a good player as well. I'm not familiar. I mean, Bitek seems like he's been at Sporting in the save for years, and he keeps coming back. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the strikers for the other, the other big 3, but yeah, he's good. I mean, Pedro Almeida just too far inside. Not great defending there by Braga, I believe, and or Semprini, I'm not sure, but I mean, Bitek's a very good player, and you can't give him an empty space. I think we've been the better team so far. They've had a good couple chances, but I think beyond that, I don't think we can be. I mean, we're disappointed that we're behind, but I don't think we're disappointed in the way we've played. I think we definitely still have a foot in this tie. I mean, in this game, I don't doubt that for a second. I don't think their goal in any way makes us look bad. I think it just shows their quality. But yeah, I mean, half hour in, and Flavio Marcelo is all alone. Becker scores. I mean, they turned off. I mean, Marcelo was right there in the box by himself. Gouveia, smart play, and Becker there. Becker's such a good player, and he scores, slots it away. They have, Sporting are not going to be happy that they gave up that goal because they completely turned off. That's crazy in my mind. That was probably one of the easiest goals we've ever scored. I saw him and I was like, I thought it was going to take a little longer, and then Gouveia just passed it to him. I was like, okay, that works. And it looks like we're going to go into the second half tied 1-1. And I think it's still up for grabs. I think, like I said, they went up early, but I think we're still in a quality place here. To go forward and look at the stats. We've looked the better team statistically so far. And so let's get into the second half. Aguirre's not having his best game, which happens a lot. He seems to be very consistent. I don't know if it's time for him to leave or something, but that's kind of unfortunate. Still scores a lot of goals. So on that end, it's not that bad. But I would just like him to have some more consistent performances. And that's excellent goal by Rodrigue. That's a great strike. A good ball in by Lazard here. Torre does the best he can. Solid touch, and that's a great strike. Fair play to Rodrigue there. I think he's their number 10. So I definitely think it's time to change it up a bit. Just give a couple more minutes to see if something can change. But yeah, just not good enough. And I think, fair. They've had 2 really good goals. I know it sounds like I'm making an excuse, but I don't know, man. You have to look at it that way. So it looks like we're gonna switch just Erholt in for Aguirre, and hopefully he'll get off to a hot start and show everybody what he's made of. I think I'm looking what kind of changes I can make. I think we're clearly the better team, but we're just not doing anything about that. I think we're gonna. I don't think Sangare's doing enough for me right now. So Becker's gonna go up at striker here, where he can play. It's not his best spot by any means, but defensive forward and just work around their, go after their front line. I know they're gonna be trying maybe to play it out of the defense and more direct passing. I think Becker's the type of player that if they make a mistake, he could really pounce on it. 15 minutes left here, and I really need something to change. 10 minutes. Come on. Nope, doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Maybe too late. I'm gonna bring on somebody in midfield, change it up a little bit. Put Smith in there and go overload. Get Marcelo up there attacking. Almeida up there attacking. We really need to just go for it. And then just go from there. There's no second leg. There's no coming back tomorrow or in a couple days. This is it. If we want to win the title, this is where we have to do it here. Come on, Marcelo. You needed to win that. Marcelo, I don't think has played. I don't think he's played outstanding in Big Dick. No, that's you go attacking like that. That happens. But I would expect somebody of Marcelo's quality to do better there, and beat Tech gets a second, and who else really? I mean, he's a really quality player. I'm kind of interested in actually looking at him and see, because I feel like he's been there for 5 years and he's very consistent for them. And it's just disappointing considering I don't think we've been that great defensively. How? I mean, wouldn't have mattered. That would have been an excellent strike to get a goal. Yeah, Cubator. I think Ramo Harris might come in there for Cubator. I mean, Sampani wasn't great. Flavio Marcelo somehow got his highest rating. I am not sure about that. The rest of the players didn't really have time to really influence the game at all. So disappointing to get started off the season like that. So let's look at the upcoming schedule. Yeah, so this Vitek guy, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. He's been there for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 years. 11 years. Scored a lot of goals. I mean, 20, 20, 29, 15, 21, 24, 26, 30, 21, 18. So he's a very good player, and he showed that today. It's going to be a while before I think maybe Akita can be that guy, but he needs to be more consistent. So let's look at the schedule. So this is going to be its schedule. So it's going to be, let's do Casapia. Should we do? Because I would think we could probably do this one, but I mean, this is going to be our first Champions League group stage match. It's going to be a big deal, I think. So actually, let's just do all this and go to this game. It's going to be about a month or so, but we're moving forward, and it's something different. So let's look. First of all, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and take care of yourselves.